It's danger when he's bringing out the lightsaber.
So thorough, Joe Burrow. Do we like him? I'm starting to not like him.
No.
You know, I told you last night, and it feels, I don't know what it is, man. There's something tangibly spiritual. There's like, not spirit's the wrong word, not spiritual, but like, you know, for any of you hippies, you crystal collecting dumb bitches that sleep on floor mattresses, I do believe in energy, at least not like in the healing crystals way, right? But I do believe that energy, like inertia, like there is a certain, like it's just like physics, like physics can be applied to other things, like social situations. And I do think that sometimes there is a almost what feels like supernatural. You see it in sports too, like where somebody's just on a streak, where somebody just goes on a motherfucking otherworldly home run goddamn streak for like half a season. And you're like, what is this guy doing? What is happening? Like that guy threw 101 mile an hour smoker at him. And it even swirled around as it came at the, and he somehow, like, what is happening? This guy's like a ghost. He's a ghost player. So, like, I do feel like there is something about putting energy into the air and creating the next, like, and it's not, I don't think anyone creates it. I just think that like-minded folks interested in justice somehow, without in any way communicating with each other, have the same immediate, like parallel thinking. Last night, we talked a lot about Aaron. We talked a lot about other shit, but who did I tell you? Who did I tell you was next? Geno Bisconte is next. I'm pissed for Skitzo Shawn. And I think that some people for a little bit there thought, well, Skitzo Shawn, well, poor Skitzo Shawn, he got thrown to the wolves. Poor Skitzo Shawn, they put him on the back burner and forgot about him. No, we didn't. You know what? You know who else didn't say, hey, Skitzo Shawn got put on the back burner? Even Skitzo Shawn doesn't believe Skitzo Shawn got put on the back burner. Because we all have this, like, again, I know Aaron is telling the courts these guys communicate with each other and there's a fucking super nexus of what's going on. And it's like, I can tell you hand to God, I'll hand my phone, my socials, every device, I'll hand it all over to the feds right now. They can scan through it and fucking see if I have talked to any of these assholes. I don't. Maybe they are, maybe they're talking, but it's weird because I'm predicting shit that's happening before even they get to, well, maybe I'm good at it. But what I'm saying is, I don't think this is just a jihad. This is a true jihad. And I just had a feeling. I really had a good feeling last night when I was like, Gino's next. Well, I think Gino's next because, and I didn't even know this, Doom's been going nuts on Gino. By the way,
I will talk when he's talking.
Justice for Skitzo Shawn. Justice for Skitzo Shawn. Bunny's in the chat. And I want to make it clear. I wasn't originally necessarily focused on, I have to admit that while I love Skitzo Shawn, I think he's brilliant. He's not my guy. And even I wasn't looking out for Skitzo Shawn. So when he came into my show and he described to me and the things that were the fucking thing and bing and boom, I never thought about what may have happened to him because he talked about getting blackout drunk and, I didn't think anything of it. But then as time went on and I went back and thought about Shawn being on my show the first time. And when Shawn was at the Steel Toe show. Shawn is a guy that, like me in my prime when I was drinking a lot, he can put him away. And I don't think Shawn is too fucked up. You know what I mean? I didn't start to believe what I'm about to say until, well, I can explain it. What I'm saying is I genuinely am starting to believe. And I don't know if I have no evidence, but it's just my opinion. I think that Geno Bisconte, who does have a history, he hangs around Anthony Cumia, who's a sexual deviant. He's very revenge-minded. And there's just something about this story I don't like. I think that Geno Bisconte and Keanu Thompson, and perhaps several members of staff from the Villa Roma resort in the Catskills, were involved in a not only a horrible, vicious drugging and sexual assault, but I also believe that they may or may not have been, according to the internet, I saw some convincing evidence, but it's all from Twitter, that they doxed him. I mean, Gino already exposed it. He doxed Skitzo Shawn. Why would he have a picture, a full photo picture of Skitzo Shawn's ID, unless he took a picture of that ID during the ongoing vicious sexual assault of Shawn in that hotel room in Villa Roma he doesn't remember checking into? Think about that. Go back and watch the interview. I woke up the next day in a room. People wanted me out when I woke up. It's almost like it was like a Diddy party. Like they fucked Shawn in his ass and his pussy and his fucking mouth hole, and they did all this horrible shit to him. But they drugged him. It doesn't make sense. He goes to Toe's show. He gets to Toe's show at 2 PM. He's taking pictures of him and Aaron and there's daylight out. And he's pounding Crown and Cokes. He's awkward. He's in enemy territory. This isn't like, he's even safer at Villa Roma. At the Toe show, he was in like the front lines. He was in France in World War II in the fucking snowy woods and shit. And like, he was getting hammered. And he didn't falter. He not only didn't falter, he got a full recording and extracted from the mission like Agent 47. And the son of a bitch got a second violation for the Toe. Skitzo Shawn, a guy at this point who's a fucking Marine. Like, if I got to pick from a cast of characters to play a video game based on going and fucking with niggas in real life and surviving, Shawn's one of those characters I would probably pick. You know, early on when, you know, you have to unlock like, you know, Frank Hassel's and shit. Those are DLC, but you get my point. So, Shawn, a soldier, a motherfucking Master Chief, shows up to the Villa Roma, driving all day and night, gets there. He's already got his room locked up. His shit's all together. This time, he knows, all right, this time I can't be as retarded. The first time I could kind of drink rum and cokes all day, and these guys were dumb. I'm coming in here. It's going to be, you know, this is an advanced level. You telling me Shawn drives up? He's obviously been driving there from Colorado. So you telling me Shawn, all that time on the road, he didn't show up with a bunch of alcohol in his system or drugs? Like, I can't imagine Shawn would competently drive up the Catskill Mountains into Villa Roma, park his car and be able to check in and just be all bent out of shape like Hunter S. Thompson. I would imagine he was probably sober. He's probably drinking a lot of fucking coffees from Racetrack, taking a lot of pisses, eating Adderall, smoking weed. Boom, hitting the miles, getting gas, getting a Bucky sandwich with the fucking pulled pork, whatevs. The point is, I can't imagine Skitzo Shawn showed up with so much shit in his system that he goes to a bar, he drinks one rum and coke. Or, I'm sorry, it was actually a vodka Red Bull. And immediately, There's no memory. There's nothing. There's no data. It's a cyberpunk mission. The relic malfunctioned or whatever. He wakes up. He's in a room. His asshole hurts. I don't know. I'm making that part up. He's confused. He's scared. He doesn't know where he is. He knows it's not his room, but he knows nobody fought him on it. He's laying on top of a bed where the bedspread's not even disturbed, like he was dropped there, like some kind of dead whore. And the security presents him with his car keys and his wallet and escort him out of the building like some kind of sick Epstein Diddy shit. He's walked to his car and forced by the venue, by the property Villa Roma and its owners, forced with the security to flee the scene of his own sexual assault. And then to have Geno Bisconte, this sick fuck, present a picture of his identification on the internet like a trophy. The Dabble Verse is getting dark. Doom's here. Doom's an alien and surrounded by bunnies. And we are going after Geno Bisconte because, again, I'm a little scared. Gino, it's just gross, man. It's really frankly gross. But Gino, we all heard about it. I think he was involved in an ongoing RICO level sexual assault at the Villa Roma. Him and Kiki and Lauren De Laguna, Adam Bush from Buffy, and they poor boy. He woke up confused at the Villa Roma. They didn't hand him a hotel bill. They didn't even ask him to pay for the. That's weird, right? They didn't even ask Shawn to pay for this room he allegedly broke into and slept in. Or was it the room that was chosen for him to come to in after everybody came to into fucking Skitzo Shawn? That poor boy's almost to death at the Villa Roma in the Catskills by Chrissy Mayer, Frank Pellegrino, Geno Bisconte, Keanu Thompson. This is damning. I've been talking about it tonight. Like, I think Geno Bisconte and Keanu and the Villa Roma people and Chrissy and Frank, I think they all Skitzo Shawn while he was passed out. Took his ID, did all kinds of things to his asshole. Bunny gang. I even enabled Gino to an extent. Not to an extent where I platformed him, like he was already bigger than me, whatever, but I enabled him. I played along with Gino because I always thought Gino was just a dumb idiot, whatever. And dumb idiots that just create chaos are fun. But you can go back. There are Nightwaves where even my own audience was like, he's a bad guy. And I'm like, I struggled with it. And I hate that. There was a familiarity to Gino's Italian, like, I know you're mad. Come on in. Come on. You hungry? What's up? We got some baked ziti from yesterday. You want some ziti? You want a fucking beer? What do you want? We got some Stellas in the fridge. What do you want? Like, come on. Come in here. Come in here, you fuck. And I felt, I have fallen for it. Gino's like undoing of everyone around him is based on the fact he's just so charming. He's just charming. And I've fallen for it too. I'm like, yeah, no, it's great. And it's great because like his desperation and charm also brought him to bring me into Anthony's house and inject my cancer into Compound and into Anthony's brand in general. I got legitimized in your own building, bitch. By the way, the war is on. If people are like, Gino's always been nice to me, but I know the fakeness. The Judas Goats are joining the war against Geno Bisconte. fucking war horns are fucking the Judas goats are officially at war with anything having to do with Geno Bisconte or Keanu Thompson. I said last night people should start emotionally preparing themselves for this direction. I had a feeling it was part of me being connected to the greater universe. It's time. It's justice for Skitzo Shawn. Bunnies in the chat. I need bunnies in the chat. Justice for Skitzo Shawn. It's disgusting. Gino needs to be destroyed.